We all know New York is a city that never sleeps, but according to a new survey, it's also the city that never smiles. Researchers at Harvard and the University of British Columbia say New York was just ranked as the least happy major city in the country. Factors included income, education, family size, and even weather. So New Yorkers, turn those frowns upside down. The smartwatch called the iTime will apparently be able to do everything your iPhone does, but it will be on your wrist, which has New Yorkers intrigued and ready to start the camp out here at the Apple Store to be the first ones to get the watch. Officials were quick to remove the mysterious white flags and put Old Glory back in its proper place high above the Brooklyn Bridge. Police are now calling this bridge a crime scene and are still trying to find out who removed the U.S. flags and determine the security breach. The NFL stirring up some drama. Former NFL coach Tony Dungy came under fire when he said he wouldn't have drafted Rams rookie Michael Sam, who's openly gay, because he, quote, wouldn't want to deal with it all. El número de esas bicicletas azules podría duplicarse de 6,000 a 12,000 el próximo año, pero con más comodidad tiene costes adicionales. La membresía anual podría crecer de $95 a $140. Adiós. R.J. Reynolds, which owns several brands including Camel, says it will fight the $23 billion damage award in what is yet another huge blow to the tobacco industry. New York has an ongoing battle with big tobacco. Bans and cigarette tax increases are a major contributor to the smoking rate falling to a record low here in New York City.
It's unbelievable, the injustice that we suffered throughout all these years and that we continue to suffer till today.
There's no joy in Raymond Santana's voice, even after learning he just won a multi-million-dollar civil lawsuit against New York City. In 1989, Santana was one of a group of men known as the Central Park Five. The minority teens were wrongfully convicted of beating and raping a female jogger in Central Park.
People call us animals, wolfpack. I have 4 sisters and a mother. I would never do anything to a woman. I was raised better than that.
It wasn't until 2001, after 3 of the 5 men had already finished their prison terms, that a serial rapist and murderer confessed to the crime here in Central Park.
We didn't know each other.
We didn't know each other.
And they painted this picture as if we all knew each other. We all got together and said, hey man, let's go hang out and do this. And that's not what happened.
The 5 men filed a civil rights lawsuit accusing police of false arrest, malicious prosecution, and a racially motivated conspiracy. New York City has agreed to pay what amounts to about $1 million for each year the men spent in jail. In New York, I'm Alexandra Zabowski.
Shia, can you tell us what happened?
These are not the lights and cameras actor Shia LaBeouf is used to. He walked out of court this morning facing multiple charges after creating a disturbance in the theater district last night.
Honestly, I wasn't thinking drunk or drugs. I was thinking he was working on a roll because it was that extreme.
LaBeouf was here at Studio 54 in Manhattan watching a performance of Cabaret when witnesses say he started harassing people and yelling at actors on stage. Police say he made threats at security guards and screamed, "Do you know who I am?"
If we didn't know who he was, we would assume he was a bum.
The 28-year-old actor came under fire in December after he was accused of plagiarizing a short film idea. Then he appeared at the Berlin Film Festival wearing a paper bag over his head with the words, "I'm not famous anymore." For this latest incident, LaBeouf faces criminal trespass, harassment, and disorderly conduct charges and is scheduled to be back in court next month. In Manhattan, I'm Alexandra Zabowski. An undercover investigation is now revealing the biggest fears about Obamacare coming true, and that is fraud. Government investigators were able to obtain thousands of dollars in taxpayer subsidies under Obamacare using fake identities. The investigation revealed 11 out of 12 applications were submitted and accepted using false IDs, allowing them to receive free health insurance. New York City's top cop is ordering a review of the NYPD's training procedures after the death of Eric Garner. He died after being held in an apparent chokehold while police were trying to arrest him. The review will include what kind of force officers are allowed to use and will include the retraining of officers on how to do a proper takedown.